Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the nation of Israel, better known as the Great Millstone. Shalom and blessings to the elect, to the 1/3 and the 144,000, and death to 2/3 and all the wicked. Real quick, this won't be that long of a clip, but the word affirmation, you know, I'm sitting here on my way to camp, and you have people that are into personal success and pursuing mentors, to help with growth of a business, or just a winning mindset. And for brothers in this truth, your videos a lot of times can be your own personal daily affirmation. Because typically it's when you look at what it is, it's you by yourself in the spirit, and so you're speaking, you're alone, you're speaking, and you're listening to the things even that you say, and so because you're saying them, it's obviously coming from a place of something that's somewhat personal, or an experience, right? From your, even just from your perspective, it's somewhat personal. So these videos are like a daily affirmation, and you look up the word affirmation, and it says the action or process of affirming something or being affirmed. Okay, an assertion, a declaration, or a statement. You see. Now, when you read things, you're supposed to, or see things, anytime you take in information, you should be asking yourself, is this informative, educational, entertainment? What is the purpose of this information that I'm taking in? Is it just a declarative statement? What is it? But here's the second definition. It says emotional support or encouragement. Okay? So that's really what I wanted to focus on was, in doing of the daily videos, really you're giving yourself some emotional support or encouragement, because the spirit, as you're doing your videos, the spirit is supping with you. The spirit has supped with you. The spirit is supping with you, and so um, you're getting more than you really intended. Your purpose of the video was to give, but you are actually receiving at the same time. And that's an exchange that is constantly taking place that we need to be, as much as possible aware of. you know. And this scripture has just come to mind, proving the point. Uh, let's see if it'll pull up. Well, the scripture I'm looking for is freely have you received, so freely give. Let's see if I can find it. Um, well, yeah, Matthew's 10:8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. And so that's, are we not receiving freely of no charge or money, right? We're freely receiving this word. We're freely receiving the things of the Spirit. And it's all in intention. And the point of it is that we may freely give unto others. So by serving, we are being served. And so, don't look at your videos as as a chore or a bare minimum. As the Spirit gives, and as you take of the Spirit, give back into it. Pay it forward. A lot of that's a saying from the world, paying it forward. And what that means is, someone might, maybe a coworker at work, they're like, "Hey man, I didn't bring a lunch. You think I could borrow $5? I'll pay you back on Friday." And you'll be like, they'll say yes or no. And then sometimes you'll run into them, you pay them back, before even Friday back. Here, man, my bad. I went to the bank and I got it squared away. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And the guy will be like, no, hey, don't worry about it. Just pay it forward. What he's saying is he wants you to do the same thing for someone else. So another coworker, someone that's part of the team, you know, pay it forward. Keep the morale in the community upbeat, basically, you see. And that's a good mentality to have. That is in fact a winning mentality because you're you're sowing good seed. That's a good thing to do. But there's a balance with that. You know, if you do as good, know to whom thou doest it. And that's not to say you can't have friends of the world in the world. By all means, be at peace with all men. You're supposed to be, um, able to get along with everybody, despite what others say. It's hard to live that, um, fuck everybody mentality when, you know, um, and then expect things to happen. You know, after time. Okay. So you just have these things that are going on and taking place. But it's like I'm over here just making some moves. Okay. Anyway, that's the point. You know, the spirit will lift you up. But in order to be lifted up, you have to experience a downtrodden time. A time of being downtrodden. You know, so that's that's just normal stuff right there, man. That's just very normal. So with that, I'm